Good morning, everybody. So, welcome to another episode of Tax Tips Tuesdays. Hello. So, with me are Go.
I'm Marv.
Introduce.
Hello, Facebook and YouTube.
Yan. Okay, I'm Ginger, and
I'm EJ. Hi.
so we're all from Sumo. And yun, so from the previous, meron na kaming ginawang episode a week back. Siyempre last Tuesday kaya. Last Tuesday.
That makes sense.
Ayan, so last Tuesday, we already discussed the difference between, I think, non-VAT and VAT, no? Ano yun ba yung pinag-usapan natin? Actually, nakalimutan ko ano pinag-usapan namin nung last Tuesday. But today, we'll be discussing business registration for professionals. So, ano ba ang professionals? Ano ba ang example ng professionals?
Freelancer?
Okay. Yes.
Basically, a professional is someone who earns from the practice of their profession.
Yes.
So, doctors are professionals, freelancers are professionals.
Parang nag-review ka talaga.
Actually, binasa ko lang yung word professional. So in that case, like for example, if you start selling goods, then hindi ka na professional. I guess yun yung difference.
Yes. So basically, is this like service? Parang more,
Usually, yes.
mostly these are service-based.
If you're providing just service, it makes sense to
Yes.
register as a professional.
So there are two types of professionals, no? Just so you know. There are what we call non-licensed professionals and licensed professionals. So licensed professionals in the context of the Philippines, these are those with the PRC license. So the PRC license is from the Philippine Regulatory Commission. So ano ba yun? Yung mga doctors, medical professionals, engineers, lawyers, architects. So yan yung mga yan yung mga tinatawag nating licensed professionals. When it comes to non-licensed professionals, these are those na wala namang accreditation whatsoever, but they practice a profession. For example, you have your online digital workers, freelancers. So you have also your creative, yung mga artists, yung creative people, artists. You have your
event hosts.
Exactly.
Sa mga kasal.
Yeah, so halos lahat.
Photographers.
Halos lahat ng makikita nyo sa wedding industry yan. So photographers, videographers,
Makeup artists.
Hosts, yan, lahat sila are professionals. Singers, yes. So there's... So yun yung, gutom ka pa ata. So yun yung professionals.
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah, guys, sa mga nasa Facebook, if you have questions, just type in sa ating comment box. Even sa YouTube, please subscribe na rin sa ating channel, Taksumo channel.
Yes.
We'll be answering one question, pero kung may mag-type in ng mga questions, we'll be answering them as well. So please type in any of your tax-related inquiries or even about business. Diba?
Yes, pati rin about business. So mag-usap tayo for like a few minutes every Tuesday.
Yes, but meron tayong special question, phone-in question.
Actually, the written question.
From starting with the letter A na lang yung pangalan.
Okay.
Itago natin siya sa pangalan
A.
So nag-message siya sa ating Facebook page. Yes. Kung may small business po ako na di current ang filing and mag-file po ako as professional since I'm a freelancer now, mapa-penalty po ba ako ng BIR para dun sa small business na di current?
Okay. So when you register when you register kasi as a professional or even as a sole prop or whatever, no, with a BIR or partnership, what they do is they check your records. That's the first thing that they do. They check kung meron kang tinatawag na open cases. What are open cases? Ito yung mga kunwari past tax filings na hindi mo nabayaran, past things na dapat binayaran mo sa BIR na hindi mo nabayaran. So these are what you call open cases. So once you register, they will check kung malinis yung records mo. If malinis naman and wala kang past dues or penalties that you have to pay, then you can register right away. if meron kang penalties or open cases, kailangan mo muna bayaran bago ka makapag-register as a professional.
Sige.
So, yes.
Just to add, let's unpack the question a little bit. Kasi ang question is, kung may small business po ako na di current in filing, and mag-file po ako as professional since I'm a freelancer now, mag-penalty ba ako? So first of all, hindi ka pwedeng basta mag-iba ng filing. Okay?
Yes.
Kung ano yung nasa certificate of registration mo, that's what you file. No? So you can't suddenly say na, okay, since ngayon mag-iiba na ako ng business, ayoko na mag-withhold.
Yes.
You can't do that, no? So kung ano yung nasa COR, kailangan gawin mo yun. Next, if you want to shift from having a sole proprietorship to being a professional, from the BIR's point of view, yes, tama si Ginger, no? So you will have to go to the BIR update. I'm not sure if you have to update your status, but probably you'll have to update the industry code at least, no? The reason is the tax types for a sole prop and a professional are very similar. Now, what you will have to consider are the other registrations, the other business units that you work with, okay, that you registered with, in particular the LGU.
Yes.
Okay, because if you registered as a sole proprietor, that means you have an LGU registration, and while that is open, your business as a sole prop is still open. Does that make sense? So ang ibig sabihin nun is, if you want to shift from being sole prop to professional, kailangan mo i-close yung previous business mo. Alright? So when you go through the process of closure, then that means that you'll close it with the LGU and most likely you'll also close it with the BIR or reclassify it.
Kasi kung mapapansin nyo dun sa application form na 1901, may taxpayer type dun eh. So dun, kung professional ka, you'll indicate na professional, general, ganyan. Pero kung sole prop ka, nakalagay din doon, sole prop. So if you want to change, kunwari initially yung PIN mo was registered as a sole prop, you will still need to reclassify 05 and reclassify it as a professional. Ma-update na lang yung records ninyo with the BIR.
Until you do so, the recommendation is file what's written on your COR at the very least. If in doubt, file more forms.
Yes, actually, true.
So that's always the safer bet.
Yeah, tapos nagtanong siya, mape-penalty ba ako ng BIR para sa small? Depende, no? Kung regularly ka naman nagpa-file, kung hindi mo pa naka-close yung business mo, tapos yun, tuloy-tuloy lang yung lifespan ng business mo, then obviously, you need to file your taxes. If na-close mo na way back, no? Na-close mo yung business mo, then wala kang penalties. I assume, wala kang penalties.
In this case, though, she did say na hindi current ang filings. So,
yes,
may penalties na yun. Okay? So, it's very, very quick yung... Kasi everything is computerized din naman sa BIR, no? So, when they check, like for example, today is the 24th, so may tax deadline no 20th, for example, for VAT. So let's say you weren't able to file, automatic makita na nila yun na you missed that deadline. So you will have to pay that.
So in terms of, hey, good morning. So in terms of magkano ba yung dadalhin mong pera just in case for the penalty. So bilangin mo ilan yung tax filings mo, minimum of 1,000 pesos. So, ganun siya. So, kung ilan yung na-miss mong filing, basta magdala ka lang at least 1,000 pesos kung wala ka namang income. But, kung may income ka, meron pa kasi yan surcharge and interest. Okay. That's why tumataas pa yung penalties.
Yeah. So, penalties are composed of 3 things, no? So, yung sinabi ni Ginger, that's a compromise. It's basically a table that tells you that if your tax due was from this amount to this amount, you pay this much. So, ganun siya. It's straight up like that. So in that case, yun nga, if it's 0, then it's $1,000 agad. No? Regardless, it's 0. Aside from that, you also pay interest for the tax that you weren't able to pay. That tax na hindi mo nabayaran earns 20% per annum for the BIR. No? So let's say you were late by a month. Diba? So that would mean 1/12 of 20%. That's yung rate na i-apply mo to your tax due. Lastly, the surcharge. The surcharge is very easy to compute but very painful. It's 25% of your tax due. So normally, if you compute everything, it goes as much as like 40% of your tax due. So it's pretty big.
malaki siya. So, as much as possible, huwag tayo magme-miss ng matagal, no? Ng deadlines. So, kung na-miss nyo, bayaran nyo na kaagad para hindi masakit.
Well, in fairness, the interest is small compared to the surcharge and the compromise. But, tama si Ginger, unahan mo na. Because if you receive a letter from the BIR, yan, wala ka ng takas. Okay, at least ito, hindi ka kinakabahan.
Yes. Okay ba? Letter A? I think yung follow-up niya is, let's say, yun nga, mag-register na siya as a freelancer. Can we help her?
Yes, oo. So, aside from like having this tax system that we have, no, having Taxumo as a system, where you just input your income and expenses and it computes for your tax dues and you can pay and file online. We also have ancillary services. One of the ancillary services that we have is called BizReg. So that's for business registration of professionals, so proprietors, even corporate, no? We also do corporate and partnerships. Ayan, mas maganda. So for professionals, for freelancers, there are things that you need to get from your LGU still, no? Kasi personally, you have to make an appearance to get your barangay clearance and your occupational tax receipt. So these are just two things that you need as supporting documents. And then after makuha mo yon, because bakit? Ano ba din yung dalawang bagay na to na kailangan ko pang mag-personal appearance? It's just you as a freelancer, as a consultant, as a professional, telling the barangay na, guys, I'm conducting business here in our barangay or in our city. So, bigyan niyo ako ng acknowledgement. Sort of to acknowledge that you're going to do business. So, once you have those two documents already, you can collate the other documents that we need. So, the other documents that we need are in taxumo.com/business-registration/freelancer. So, ilalagay na lang namin yung link dito. And then, we have a whole list of things. It's not that many actually. Yung mga usual things like birth certificate, bakit kailangan nila? Because they need to see that you're a Filipino. Yun, no? Usually, they need to see that you're a Filipino because as you know, the foreign nationals, they need to open a corporation in the Philippines. So, ganun, titignan nila that you're a Filipino. A marriage certificate, para updated yung name mo, marriage certificate. What else? Your lease contract or your title of the property. So, kailangan kasi, pag declare mo yung business address mo as such, you need to tell them that talaga nga sa iyo yung bahay na yon or that place, or nag-lease ka talaga doon. Hindi lang parang sulat ka lang ng business address, tapos hindi ka nila mahanap in the end. No? So, you really have to have that proof that at least you work from there. And then, the other thing that you need, obviously, IDs, and then you also need that will be provided to you. No? So create 3 copies of all of these things. We need the original though of your OER, your occupational tax receipt, and the original of your barangay clearance so that we can help process it for you. We can do it at a very low price of 11,750 pesos. Now that 11,750 pesos is not only our processing fee, but it also contains already the actual government fees, okay? So what do I mean by the actual government fees? You will get your certificate of registration already, your stamp books of accounts, your authority to print, which can be used to print your receipts, and you will have your first 10 booklets. So pagkatapos na i-register, ready na talaga kayo to start your businesses.
Booklets meaning
and
OR.
Yes, OR, official receipt booklets.
And if you avail of our business registration service within the month of September, just message me. You can get one of our 500 worth of GCs from Starbucks. So just message me or just comment birthday sa Facebook, sa YouTube.
Yeah.
How will you
Comment
message you as in
just say birthday sa comment, and then Marv will get in touch with you.
Yes.
There. So, yeah, sayang naman kasi may additional benefit ngayon kasi birthday namin. Okay, so that's it.
Just talk about our new plans.
Oh, yes. Our new plans. You want to tell them about our new plans?
okay. The new plans. So we received feedback from our users, from people who were interested. It was confusing. They didn't know what forms they were supposed to file. So pricing it per form was hard for them to understand. So okay, to make it easier for everyone, what we did was we just said that if you're a professional, then the price of Tatsumo as a subscription is 888 pesos per month or 10,000 pesos a year. Okay?
Yes.
If you are a micro business, meaning you're earning less than 3 million and you're non-VAT, then it's 1,888 per month or 20,000 for the whole year. Okay. And lastly, if you are VAT, then it's going to be 2,888 per month or 30,000 for the whole year. So, doing it that way makes it a lot easier for you. So you already know what plan would work best for you. So, yeah, anything to add?
Yes. Yeah.
Just go to taksumo.com and sign up. Click sign up, the sign up button. And again, use the promo code birthday. Kasi nga pala, dati na-explain, birthday namin last Friday. Happy birthday to us.
So this is our birthday month.
Yes.
Diba?
And again, magiging part kayo ng first 5 to get yung 500 pesos worth of free Starbucks.
Yes.
GC.
Yeah, so kung may mga questions ulit kayo, like si Miss A na nagpadala ng questions sa amin, just feel free to send questions then dito sa comment on this thread basically so that matake note ni Marv and we can talk about that next Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, let's just invite them to join us every Tuesday mornings for Tax Tips Tuesdays.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Birthday. Baliktad pala. Baliktad kaya sa Facebook. Sa YouTube.
Baka nga.